Motivation shows up in many forms, but for Draymond Green it comes as pure hatred. That deep burning edge is what fuels him. And the moment he saw Rudy Gobert on the opposite side of the court, something switched. Draymond didn't just play hard. He channeled the spirit of 2016 Stephen Curry and went off like...
Butler finds Green, the hot hand, and he stays hot!
This was one of the strangest games in NBA history. But before we even break it down, there's something we have to say. Please be okay, Stephen Curry. While the Warriors pulled off an incredible win in Minnesota, they did it with Steph missing more than half the game. And if they're going to make a real championship run, they'll need him healthy. Right now, all we can do is hope that the hamstring strain he suffered on this play isn't too serious. In the meantime, let's take a moment to appreciate what the Warriors just pulled off, especially what Draymond Green did. Sure, the box score shows solid performances across the board, but make no mistake, one man drove this win. Like I said, the moment he saw Rudy Gobert on the other side of the court, he flipped a switch. Draymond Green didn't just become the best shooter on the floor, he was also the top playmaker and, as always, the most dominant defender out there. And we have to start with his shooting. We've all seen Draymond hit a couple of early threes in games before, but this was different. This time, he had that extra spark, the kind of motivation that only comes when Rudy Gobert is standing in front of him. In just 4 minutes, Draymond knocked down 4 three-pointers. Watch this play. He sets a screen for Steph, who naturally draws Rudy out of position. The ball swings back to Draymond, and with Gobert refusing to contest, Dre calmly drains it. Just 20 seconds later, right after Steph left the game, it was a key moment where everyone watching asked, "Where's the offense going to come from?" And once again, Rudy didn't even bother stepping up. Draymond, with all the confidence in the world, hit another one. At that point, he was locked in. He scored 9 straight points, flipping a 7-point lead into a 14-point cushion, all on his own. In a game where offense was hard to come by without Steph, that stretch was more than just scoring. It was a confidence boost. But Draymond wasn't done. Beyond the threes, he attacked Rudy in other ways. Look at the first play of the game. Gobert steps up a little, and Draymond drives right into him, shoulder down, and floats it in. Then there was the playmaking. Classic Draymond. But this time, it came with a purpose and intensity we haven't seen in years. Take this play. Full-speed handoff, defense collapses, and he threads a perfect pass to a cutting Kuminga. This version of Draymond, aggressive, confident, and relentless, is the best we've seen in a long time. And with guys like Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield playing lights out, the Warriors might not win this series without Steph, but they've got a better shot than anyone expected just a few weeks ago. And now, over his last 2 games, Draymond Green is averaging 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 5.5 assists, not even counting his elite defense. In Game 7 and now this matchup, he's been everywhere. Contesting threes, shutting down the paint, jumping, passing lanes. He's doing everything we expect from Draymond on the defensive end, which, let's be honest, never wavers. But when you combine that trademark defense with this level of offensive aggression, you get a player who can go toe-to-toe with anyone in a playoff atmosphere. In this game, he wasn't just contributing, he was the best player on the court. And now there's one more guy I have to mention. I want you to guess who I'm talking about. Is it Jimmy Butler? Buddy Hield? Maybe even Brandon Podziemski? Nope. He wears number 61. And the moment he did this, well, you knew something special was happening.
Brooks and Spencer mixing it up underneath it. Now Spencer and Şengün. Boy, look out. Jackson Davis shoving Şengün.
We knew he was a dog. And honestly, Draymond Green probably already knew it too. But seeing it in action, especially after that heated back and forth with the Rockets, just confirmed it for everyone. What Pat Spencer did in garbage time during that game wasn't just about getting into it with the Rockets. It was the spark behind a late Warriors comeback that actually had Houston sweating at the finish. If you can make plays against a team's full lineup in crunch time, you can do it against anyone. And I'm not just saying this. I've been quietly hoping we'd get some Pat Spencer minutes over the past few games. In this one, he finally got his shot, and he made the most of it. Not only did he hit one of the most impressive shots of the playoffs, a full-speed running hook into the body of Julius Randle, but his energy was off the charts. He played just 10 minutes, but it Felt like 25 with how disruptive and active he was. Look at this play. Right after checking in, he hounds Dante DiVincenzo off the rebound and pokes the ball away from behind. Then in transition, boom, a slick spin move that was so fast you almost missed it. Only a few guys on this Warriors team have hands that quick: GP2, Draymond, Jimmy, and yes, Steph, who's always been sneaky good in that area. If Pat's gonna bring this level of defensive intensity, we already know he's got the ball handling skills, the playmaking instincts from his point guard background, and the fearlessness to attack any defender. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting at least 10 to 15 minutes a night from here on out. And after the game, Draymond said what we were all thinking.
A damn good basketball player, and he don't just jump off the page at you when you see him in a basketball jersey. I don't think the number 61 helps him, but he's one of the toughest guys on this team.
We also have to talk about Buddy Hield, because this was a complete turnaround from Game 7. Instead of lighting it up in the first half like he did against Houston, Buddy couldn't buy a bucket, missing his first 8 shots. Rockets fans probably had flashbacks at that point. But then, Buddy found his rhythm, finishing the game by hitting 7 of his last 11 shots. The Warriors treated him like Stephen Curry out there, and, I'm not exaggerating, they needed him to be the Steph of that second half to hold off the Wolves, and Buddy delivered. Watch this play. He gets the pass from Jimmy, takes the defender off the dribble, and kicks it out to GP2. That relocation, where have we seen that before? It's just like how Steph moves, and Buddy did his best impression. It's a huge advantage to have someone like Buddy who can fill that role, even if it's just for a half. In a system like this, that off-ball movement can be incredibly impactful, and Buddy knows exactly how to make it work. It wasn't just the one shot, though. Buddy's timing was crucial, especially with 2 3-pointers in the fourth quarter, when the Wolves were fighting back. Both times when the lead started to dwindle to single digits, Buddy hit key threes to keep the Warriors ahead. It felt like, whenever the Warriors needed a bucket, they didn't turn to Jimmy Butler, they turned to Buddy Hield. Moving forward, I expect to see more of those two, not just on the floor but off it as well. How can we talk about Buddy and Jimmy without mentioning the Buddy and Jimmy show? After the game, Gary compared the two to bickering brothers, Buddy being the annoying little brother and Jimmy being the older one. And then there's Gary, maybe the middle brother, the clumsy, one who does the dumbest stuff, you won't believe it, but he even wore the wrong shorts. It had nothing to do with the game, but it was funny enough to share, and I thought you'd enjoy it too. And don't worry, there's a Buddy and Jimmy show video coming soon because, honestly, it's too good not to make. In the meantime, if you want more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and most importantly, have a great day.